Drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Sacramento Condors.
St. Gonzalez set to
getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. This one go deep for choke. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball complete to Isabella. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the First play from scrimmage. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he connects with Ertz. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Now a handoff working right. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
For the running back.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. I would find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
He did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Second and 9 now. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain of 12 yards that time. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Condors 7, Jaguars 0.
A quick throw complete out to Isabella. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
That's the score, Condors 14, Jaguars 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line.
Intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Is the ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
Down and 3.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. This time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be second and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Back to throw here. Pass defense holds serve. Fourth down. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down.
And it brings up fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. On the left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup. Relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds. yards. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
It's third down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Condors 17, Jaguars 7. Josh Lambo to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing it.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. He's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Zane Gonzalez.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
6-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Another carry for the
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
At the 39-yard.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him.
And trying to get it to Woods, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
At the 5-yard.
Give him 30 yards there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Condors.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He'll look to throw. Dropped by the tight end Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The quick slant, good for a 1st down, a gain of 12.
36-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught at the end. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Jaguars.
The kick is
and
good.
It's up and good.
Makes the score Condors 24, Jaguars 21.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say,
and he will take it in for the touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over 1st down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
We've seen this many times now. Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. To the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it first, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
Scores 37.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off near his own 48. Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off and a loose football.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? Either it's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the formal DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
He's brought down at the 20.
We got a plane to catch. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they...
nature, all is automatic.